What's up, guys? At a local lake in Missouri. It is late March. Got a cold front, cold snap, freezing out here. It's like 30 degrees. Not going to get much warmer than this all day, and a little bit breezy. But I'm going to do some trout fishing. I'm sure most of the fish have shut down because this is a pretty significant cold front. I mean, we were getting a little bit of snow this morning, and it was like 70 last week. So, but I think the trout might be least affected by the cold because, you know, they kind of like the cold, and this is like the last hoorah for trout because it's going to get warm after this, and they do not do well in Missouri. These stocker trout that they put in these lakes, it's just a winter stocking program. But anyway, we're going to test out an awesome product today. We're going to show you guys how to fillet some fish if I can catch anything. We're going to freeze our butts off, and hopefully we're going to make a good video. We got some rods out with power bait. We're working on that right now. That one's already out. We're going to get those ones out. We've got worms and lures we can use as well. Oh, but the product that I want to show you guys today, check this thing out. Awesome stringer right there. I got it all tangled. Give me a second. All right, well, there's that thing. So got a Facebook Messenger message from April from Nature's Wild Playground asking if I wanted to try one of their stringers out, and I went and looked. They're super cool. It's like the survival paracord material, and this one is orange and this kind of like chartreuse color, but it glows in the dark. So I'll have to make a video night fish, and stay tuned for that. But that yellow color on there glows in the dark, which is sick. It's this long. Not sure how long that is. 6 feet or so. And each one of these clips, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips for fish, and then a carabiner to secure it to the dock or the bank or whatever, your boat, whatever you're securing it to. Each one of those clips is rated for 50 pounds, and I think she said that the overall thing is rated for 500 pounds. I could be wrong, but I will have the link for this stringer and all the other products that you can get from Nature's Wild Playground and their YouTube channel in the description, so definitely go check them out. Thanks for sending me this, and hopefully, even though it's cold, we can put a fish or two on this stringer and take them home. And like I mentioned at the beginning, we're going to show you guys how to fillet trout. But if we catch any keeper fish, we're going to try to take them home, and we'll show you guys how to fillet them as well. So let's get to fishing. I'm freezing. Let's get all our baits out, and hopefully we can get a bite on this cold, cold March day. Oh, well, that's not going to eat. That is not a keeper. There's catfish in here. I could use that for bait. I think we're going to let little guy go. Well, guys, beautiful little fish, but not gonna feed anybody tonight. There's one. Another dink. Oh man, hooked him to the gill plate too. How strange. Little guy. Well, this is not supposed to be microfishing. He came off after that takedown? Wow. Seriously? Alright, well, that better not be the only bite I get today, because I'll regret that. I sat there watching that for so long. Dang. Nothing on the stringer yet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, well, the trout are biting. We should be able to fill this stringer after all, and this feels like should be a keeper size. There is no legal keeper size. I'm just not going to keep one that's tiny, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. And if we can get that guy in there, he'll be good on the stringer. That's a good size trout. Oh, that's a good size trout. Nice. Get to try out the Nature's Playground stringer after all. I was getting worried there for a second. No, we ain't been out here very long. Bites actually better than I thought for how cold it is. Look at that. Beautiful rainbow. Gonna put that on the stringer. Nice. Alright. First fish. He got hooked a little bit deep, so I don't know if he's gonna survive or not. But we're gonna get him on the stringer if I can figure out how to open this thing. Hold on, y'all, we're struggling. There we go. Look at that. You gotta pinch this down to get it on. That should lock it pretty good. Yeah, that fish probably ain't gonna make it. Bleeding all over the place. Oh man, nice. Oh, did he come off? Gosh, dang it. Nope, we got him. He was swimming towards me. That was a preemptive gosh dang it. Whew. Oh yeah, that's a keeper too. Look at that. Look at that. 2 keepers. How about that? Woo-wee. That's 2 fish for the Nature's Playground stringer. They come in all types of colors. You'll have to check them out. Woo. And April was super nice, the lady who hit me up about these, so definitely don't be shy to send them a message. I'm gonna get the hook out of that fish. We'll get that on the stringer. That's a pretty one. All right. Here's the stringer. The other fish is still alive, despite the blood. The limit on rainbow trout here is 4. Like I said, the stringer's got 5 little spots on it, but if we limit out at 4, oh, we'll probably just call that good rather than trying to catch some other species or something. It's pretty cold out here. This was supposed to be a quick mission. So far, we ain't even been out here 30 minutes and we got half our limit. Bam! Heck yeah. There's a fish. Nice, that's good trout. See if we can land them, and that's all the way over here. That's a good fish. Just jigging a worm. Oh! Yeah, that's a keeper. If we can get them in the net, that's definitely a keeper. That's the biggest one yet, I think. Oh! Whew! Heck yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's the biggest one yet. That's a nice healthy fish. Woo! Going right on the stringer, man. It's a beautiful one. Oh man. Well, we're 1 away from our limit already, man. And something tells me one of them power bait rods is about to pop, pop, pop. Oh, it's a beautiful fish. Wow. All right, well, 3 trout, 1 more to go. There's a fish. Another trout. Jeez. Well, shoot. As soon as the sun came out, we limited it out. We're done now. Well, there's the 4 fish. That's all I can legally keep trout wise. Sheesh. There's the sun. Here comes the sun. Boo-doo, boo-doo. All right, look at that. Look at that little fishy. Not bad. Nice late winter, early spring trout right there. For this time of year for trout, bass, a little bit of everything. Go ahead and try just a little lightweight, like 32nd ounce or 64th ounce jig head with a piece of a worm on there. I just fish it shallow near docks and stuff. Whoa, there goes the fish. Tears it up. He thought it looked tasty. All right, we're gonna put him on the stringer. That's dinner right there. Woohoo! All right. Wish the limit was 5 so that we could have a full stringer here, but I think 4 is gonna be our limit today because that's all we can keep trout wise. And a little cold. I don't feel like staying out here and switching to fishing for something else. My hands are freezing, so. There we are. And next time you see me with this thing, we're gonna definitely have some bigger, heavier fish, maybe some like catfish, and we're gonna be doing some night fishing. So stay tuned for that, y'all. Keep them in the water, keep them alive until I get packed up. that was the review of the Nature's Wild Playground stringer. Pretty good looking. I can't wait to see it at night when it glows. It's gonna be awesome, so stay tuned for that. We'll definitely be making a video soon. A little too cold right now to be doing this night fishing stuff, but beautiful looking stringer. Already got the fish slime on it. I like those colors. There's a lot of other awesome colors, so definitely check them out. And can't wait to see this thing at nighttime, so stay tuned for that, y'all. See how it holds up against some big old catfish. Stepping on stuff. All right, y'all. Now, as I promised, we're gonna fillet these fish. I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. So we're gonna go back home and fillet some trout. All right, I'm using an electric fillet knife. This works with a regular fillet knife as well. It's just a lot quicker, especially when you have multiple fish. So anyway, here's how I do it. I make my first cut right here, just behind. You'll feel where there's like a hard bony section right here, kind of bordering the gill plate and these fins here, these pectoral fins. Cut just behind that, and don't go through the spine. Do not go through the spine. You made your cut. Spine's right there. I'm gonna turn and go this way along the spine, trying to get as much meat as possible, and I'm gonna stop about a ½ inch from the tail, and you'll see why in a second. Nice and easy. Stop about there. Now this next step you can skip. If you want to leave the skin on, cut all the way through, and you can skip this next step. So what I do next is I flip the meat over like that, start right here, and what I'm doing is I'm gonna cut and shave off the skin. Obviously don't cut down too much and go through the skin, but just a little bit of pressure. Keep the blade flat, make it bend a little, and run it along the cutting board, along the skin. Alright, so here's our trout. We filleted one up. Got the fillets. I did an okay job, but we're going to try to do a little better job with this one here. So, cut it right here, behind the gill plate. There's a little hard border around it. And cut along the spine, don't go through it. Stop about a ½ inch before the tail. Right there, and then flip the fillet. This one's a female, you can tell by the eggs, and you can make caviar out of those eggs. I'm not gonna be doing that in this video, but you can definitely do that. Now I'm gonna try to cut the skin off here. It's hard not to go through, and that's something I messed up on the first one. We have a little bit of skin, so it's not a fully skinless fillet, but try to just shave the skin off, and that just takes practice. I did an okay job. There's meat there that we got left behind. We almost got it all, but we got an almost skinless piece, and then the only thing left to go is remove those ribs. You'll see the section of rib bone. Be careful. Don't put your fingers so close to the blade like I did, but there's a nice little piece right there. If you get a big, thick trout or steelhead or something, I come in with the regular knife and I try to cut a little around those rib bones, and that way you'll get a little more meat, you know, down here around like the belly. Much better job in full-time speed. Of course, when I'm not explaining it, I do a better job. Look at that. A lot better job right there with that one. And then just take off them ribs. Good fillet. Good fillet. All right, and there we have it. Here's our bag of fish. Decent little haul out of a limited rainbow trout. Not my best work, but we got it done. Just one way to fillet it. If you guys clean your trout differently, feel free to comment below, let me know how you do it. I've definitely done it different ways, and it depends how I'm going to cook it, because sometimes I'll leave them whole and stuff the inside with butter and other stuff, it just depends on how I'm going to cook it. Also, that being said, I usually grill or smoke my trout. Easy to do on the stovetop as well, but you can also fry it. Let me know how you would cook a bag of trout like this. Comment below. Thanks for watching, y'all, and always write the month and year, you know, and what type of fish it is and all that good stuff. All right, y'all, there's our little haul right there. Thanks for watching. We'll be doing some more fishing videos soon, and thank you again to April and you guys from Nature's Wild Playground for the stringer. Definitely check those stringers out, guys. They're a good deal, and they have a bunch of different varieties, and I'll be featuring them in some videos soon, night fishing, since they glow in the dark. Super cool. That being said, thanks so much for watching, y'all. Fishing's good, and I'll see you guys in a video real freaking soon. I got some trout to cook. I'm gonna link right up here and down in the description some videos of me cooking some trout. Give you guys some ideas on how I do it. What was that? Look. I can't get her to do it again, huh? Look at this. I must have been doing hand motions or something, because she did that little ballerina move there. That was pretty impressive. That's my parents' dog. She's deaf, but she can smell the fish. Later, y'all.